Barstow.
I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday. So far, I'm Mateo Mountford.
And I'm Joshua Thornton. In today's show, we have important announcements.
Plus, we have a piece featuring the Chinese language and a soundbite with Aishi. All that and more after the intro.
Let's begin with some announcements. The mini Barstow College Fair is today at 11 a.m. in the varsity gym. Make sure to try and talk to at least 2 reps. It's a good idea to use this fair as practice for the Kansas City Private High School's College Fair at Rockers tomorrow from 6:30 to 8:30. Remember to register beforehand and print out your barcode to make things easier.
Moving on to some sports news. As some of you may know, Josh and I commentated on last night's volleyball game, where varsity won against Archie in 3 sets. The next volleyball game for JV and varsity is on Thursday against St. Michael's. Also, the boys soccer teams both have their next game this Friday against KC Lutheran. Come out and support all the teams if you can.
Speaking about supporting Barstow, we wanted to make everyone aware that Beeline, our school newspaper, has moved to a new website.
You can either subscribe to the newspaper there or download the Knights Media app, which also has BTVN updates and shows.
Yo, Mateo, do you take Chinese?
No, I actually don't. I take Spanish, but Chinese has always seemed like an interesting language to learn. Let's check out this piece that Genevieve made about the language.
My name is Mr. Payne, and they call me Chuck Payne. 我是潘老师，我名字叫潘查克。We would say 您好，很高兴认识您，我认识您很高兴。In Chinese, where's the bathroom would be 请问厕所在哪里? Or perhaps more formally, 请问洗手间在哪里? 公鸡会叫咕咕噜咕咕噜，小猪会叫哼哼哼哼。My favorite Chinese idiom is 塞翁失马焉知非福. It's usually shortened to just 塞翁失马. And it literally means the old man on the frontier lost his horse, but who's to say whether that is fortuitous or not, whether it's not a blessing in disguise. And briefly, the story behind the idiom. Remember, this idiom is probably at least 2,000 years old, at least as old as the Han Dynasty. So a horse is very important for your life and livelihood at that time. So this guy on the frontier, he lost his horse. And all the neighbors came to commiserate. And they're like, oh my God, you lost your horse. This is the most terrible thing in the world. And he's like, oh, perhaps. Wait and see. Maybe something good will come of it. So a few days later, the horse comes back, and there's a bunch of wild horses came with it. And all the neighbors are like, whoa, that's great luck. Now you're wealthy. You got all these horses. And he's like, well, yeah, we'll see. It may not be such a great thing. Just wait and see. And then, of course, next day, his son, who's fond of horses, goes and tries to tame the wild horses. And he's thrown off a horse. His leg's broken and badly mangled. He's disabled. And the neighbors come and say, oh, my God, that's such terrible luck. He's like, I don't know, maybe something good will come of this. And not long after, the emperor sent all his men to recruit all able-bodied men in the kingdom to go fight in an almost certain death war. And of course, he was spared because he was disabled. He couldn't go fight. And so he did not die. He got to spend the rest of his days with his father. So it turned out pretty good. So this idiom and this story is really popular in Taoist and Zen Buddhist circles, as all over Eastern and Southeast Asia, and really just teaches us to kind of accept what comes to us, because we shouldn't be too quick to judge as something that we view as a misfortune actually could turn into something very good, something quite fortuitous. 塞翁失马.
Great piece, Genevieve. Wait, Mateo, have you seen that banner in the upper school commons?
Yeah, I have. The one with all the names on it. I'm not sure what it's for though.
Me neither. Luckily, we caught up with Aishi Sethi to hear more about it.
So this week is Suicide Prevention Week, and what we want to do is we want to try to remove the stigma surrounding mental health and suicide as much as we can. So what you can do to help is to sign this banner, and all you do is take a piece of yellow duct tape in this little basket, write your name on it, and then write a few words of encouragement on the banner.
Thanks, Aishi.
Feel free to stop by the poster hanging in the commons and add your name alongside an encouraging message. I'm sure it would be appreciated.
Before we head out, here's a reminder that anyone interested in becoming a student ambassador or carrier sent they should meet on the patio this Friday. Pizza will be provided. If you have any questions, email Rebecca, Gary, or Sydney Swartz.
Looks like we're about out of time today.
Wait, Mateo. I think we have breaking news. The Stuco and Honor Council results are in.
Your Stuco president is Maddie Bauman, Stuco vice president Luke Whitfield, and Stuco secretary Amarit Sayan. Congrats to all the Stuco winners.
And for Honor Council, President Ayushi Kathari and Honor Council Vice President Gus Ketchell. Congratulations to all the Honor Council winners.
Okay, now we're really done for today, right?
Yeah, I think so. This is the end of our show. I'm Josh.
And I'm Mateo. Have a great day, Barstow.